job of
The whole
setting
getting
the tone
recorded. Oh
immediately.
God.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so
There we
you've
go.
got to bring your
Oh, we don't
best.
fuck.
On
They're
the
gonna have to just
opening
see that
drive,
shit.
the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
I got PTSD, bitch. A nigga don't want to pick his goddamn play at the last. You feel me? I see you picking your play fast as fuck now, but niggas don't want to pick their play. Niggas want to sit here and watch you pick your play, then pick their play. But fuck out of
He'll
here.
lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
You better play your game today, nigga. On mom. Not playing. First play. First play, let's cause a fumble. Right here. Pick, fumble, pick a fumble defense.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right
That's slow ass
Look
nigga.
at these yards.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Cause I got my screen up if you want to watch.
Scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. The pass rush closing in.
Good shit. He got a punt.
Incomplete.
You got a punt.
High on third down, but
Punt my
it
ball.
ends up 4th.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Man, ain't no other
And the
nigga did that
Lions
shit.
offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. And quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
8th play of the drive coming up. Quite a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense able to stop him.
Well, all of a sudden, my game keep on.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Caught by the receiver. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Breaks free. Now here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Breaks an open space. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. The running back here in a direct snap. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that 2nd level of the defense, he was thinking,
Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they answer with their first score of this title game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Makes the read. He hands it to the back. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him.
End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
To throw, it's Sorsby. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas Tech. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No, fuck you.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff. It's White. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Makes the grab. It's White. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Joyner. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's caught. It's Hudson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. To throw, it's Sorsby. Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Who's in the clear? Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking for a gap against Johnson. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I don't know what plays I want to do.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out. looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Finds his man. It's Joyner. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They connect for 6.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. They take a 28-27 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
QB decides to keep it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. No press here. The defense backing away. Press coverage now from the secondary. The sure hands. It's Hudson. Breaks clear in open space. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And they finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the third quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. He keeps it on a design run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry up. Heading left after the handoff.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Caught behind the line. It's Tuggle. Breaks loose at the 40. Goes out the stiff arm. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now operating in empty. To the air, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and
We're
long.
playing in the game in the national championship
Dropping
game.
back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers
Yeah,
quickly,
dude.
receiver on the screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on
but I
third
know,
down. Forget about
I'm
throwing
doing right now by
downfield.
both.
They go
Fourth
short,
quarter.
and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's going to take a
great
shot
idea.
down the left side.
Oh!
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
I mean,
And
look,
a decent gain there where
Saturday.
defense brings him down.
But this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss. Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were not going to catch him that time. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have to...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He finds some space. Across the 40. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the first down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
Grinding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Stop short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a 2nd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk